One Sabbath, when Jesus went to eat at the house of one of the rulers of the Pharisees, the people there were watching him closely. And behold, there in front of him was a man suffering from dropsy. In response, Jesus said to the lawyers and Pharisees, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath?" But they remained silent. So Jesus took hold of the man, healed him, and sent him away. Then he said to them, "Which of you whose son or ox falls into a pit on the Sabbath will not immediately pull him out?" But they could give him no answer about these things. When Jesus noticed how the guests were choosing the places of honor for themselves, he told them a parable. When you are invited by someone to a wedding feast, do not recline in the place of honor, in case someone more honorable than you has been invited by your host. Then the host who invited you both will come and say to you, "Give your place to this person," and with shame you will begin moving to the least important place. But when you are invited, go recline in the least important place, so that when your host comes, he will say to you, "Friend, move up to a better place." Then you will be honored in the presence of those who are reclining at the table with you. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. Jesus also said to the man who had invited him, "When you prepare a luncheon or a dinner, do not invite your friends, your brothers, your relatives, or your rich neighbors. If you do, they may invite you in return, and you will be repaid. But when you prepare a banquet, invite the poor, the maimed, the lame, and the blind. Then you will be blessed, since they do not have the means to repay you. You will be repaid at the resurrection of the righteous." When one of the men reclining at the table with Jesus heard these things, he said to him, "Blessed is he who will eat at the feast in the kingdom of God." Jesus said to him, "A man prepared a great banquet and invited many guests. At the time for the banquet, he sent his servant to tell those who had been invited, 'Come, for everything is now ready.' But they all alike began to make excuses. The first one said to him, 'I have bought a field and I need to go out and see it. I ask you to have me excused.' Another said, 'I have bought 5 yoke of oxen and I am on my way to try them out. I ask you to have me excused.' Still another said, 'I have married a woman, and for that reason I cannot come.' So the servant came back and told these things to his master. Then the master of the house became angry and said to his servant, 'Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in the poor, the maimed, the lame, and the blind.' After the servant had done so, he said, 'Master, it has been done as you commanded, and there is still room.' So the master said to the servant, 'Go out to the highways and hedges and compel people to come in, so that my house may be filled. For I tell you that none of those men who were invited will get a taste of my banquet. For many are called, but few are chosen.' Now large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and said to them, 'If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not bear his own cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. For which of you who wants to build a tower does not first sit down and estimate the cost, to see if he has what he needs to complete it? For if he lays the foundation and is not able to finish it, all who are looking on will begin to mock him, saying, 'This man began to build and was not able to finish.' Or what king, when he is going out to confront another king in battle, does not first sit down and consider whether he is able with 10,000 men to face the king who is coming against him with 20,000 men? If he is not able to do so, he sends a delegation while the other is still far away and asks for terms of peace. So then any one of you who does not give up all his possessions cannot be my disciple. Salt is good, but if salt loses its flavor, with what shall it be seasoned? It is fit neither for the soil nor for the manure pile. So it is thrown out. He who has ears to hear, let him hear."